get the kids in school now.
We can still go to e-learning or delay 2 more weeks or more and give us some time to really get a good understanding of how to do school.
Well, the district is giving students and families until August 7th to make a switch if their initial choice is not working out. Reporting in the newsroom tonight, Courtney Crown, Fox 59 News.
Courtney, thank you so much. Tomorrow, Governor Eric Holcomb will give his weekly coronavirus update. We expect him to address whether or not Indiana will move forward in its reopening plan at the end of the week.
So here is where Indiana stands as of tonight. There were 809 positive coronavirus cases reported just today, bringing our state total to more than 63,000. 2,725 Hoosiers have sadly died. More than 716,000 Hoosiers have been tested.
It was 2 weeks ago when Governor Holcomb announced Indiana would stay in phase 4.5 of the reopening plan through the end of the month. That kept businesses at the capacity they've been at for more than a month. Since then, masks have become a requirement in Indiana. That mandate started yesterday. Anyone 8 and older has to wear a mask when around other people. Another change, any event with more than 250 people has to submit a plan to their local health department on slowing the spread of coronavirus. Well, we know the state looks at hospitalizations, surge capacity, testing, and contact tracing when deciding whether or not to move forward with those reopening plans. You see the latest numbers there and how they've been trending back up again. The governor's briefing at 2:30 tomorrow afternoon. You can watch it live on fox59.com.
Well, a big announcement tonight from the city of Carmel. It's holiday tradition. You know, the Christkindl market. Well, it's a no-go this year. This is a direct result of the coronavirus pandemic. The German-themed Christmas market and ice skating at Center Green both are canceled this winter.
There is just no way around it. You can't have this many people converging on one single event in this day and age.
Last year, 300,000 people attended this event. Other winter activities are still up for discussion. We're keeping an eye on that. The city also announced today several other events that are canceled for 2020. They include Oktoberfest, Music on the Monon, Art of the Dog, Late Night on Main, and the Chinese Mooncake Festival. Dan?
Well, tonight our weather clear and comfortable here in central Indiana. Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Brian Wilkes, who has a first look at our Weather Authority forecast. Hey, Brian.
Hey there, Dan. It is a beautiful evening. It is such a great evening. When the humidity levels drop, you could feel that change. It felt really nice this afternoon. Now that the sun is down and we're still capturing some daylight, look at that fantastic picture from our cameras high above our studios here at Fox 59, looking to the west and seeing that sunlight continue to fade. Without any humidity, the temperatures are free to drop off very nicely throughout the night. We put the radar in park for now. No real shower and thunderstorm chances coming for at least 24 hours. Our temperature is at 77 degrees. These are the important numbers. Low to mid 60 dew points are a big change from where we were 24 hours ago. While the winds had been out of the west and northwest, they're fairly light, but with clear skies and lowered humidity, look where our numbers are headed overnight. Very comfortable for late July. Some areas could slip into the upper 50s by daybreak. This warm streak reaches 15 consecutive days. It's been a warm July. Nice to take a little bit of a break from the humidity, and we will close out the month cooler with added cloud cover and a chance for rain. I'll have the timing in just a few minutes.
Brian, thanks. We'll see you soon. Sad news tonight from IMPD, the department remembering one of its own tonight. Officer Justin Keene died after an off-duty motorcycle accident this afternoon. Authorities say a truck turned into his path. Chief Randall Taylor says Officer Keene was a loving husband and father and a dedicated public servant. He was a member of IMPD for the past 5 years and served in the North District.
We are sending our love and our prayers tonight to Officer King's family and the IMPD family as well. Well, 2 people shot in the middle of the afternoon, and now IMPD is investigating what led to that violence. Police were called to the Citgo gas station at Rule and Brookside. This is on the near east side. It happened around 3 o'clock. You're looking at the scene from just this afternoon. Police tell us they found 2 people shot inside a car. Sadly, one of them died. The other was taken to the hospital in serious condition. Police do not think the shooting actually took place there at the station. They are still working tonight to figure out exactly where it happened.
We now know the names of 2 of the people involved in a shooting in Carmel yesterday. Police tell us a domestic situation led to 26-year-old Julio Cesar Verula threatening suicide. When officers arrived, they found 28-year-old Taylor Cox had been shot and killed, and a 66-year-old was injured. Officers found Verula nearby and saw that he was armed. After a chase, an officer fired a gun. Police have not said if that was the shot that killed Verula. Tonight, the investigation continues.
Also tonight, investigators are trying to figure out what caused a fire at this local bike shop. As you can see, it's in complete ruins. Buckskin Bikes in Anderson is in the middle of their busiest season right now, too. And tonight they are dealing with losing lots of tools, dozens of them bikes.
Yeah, Fox 59's Lindsay Eaton shows us the damage and why the owner says his focus isn't on what started the fire.
Beyond the crime tape, bikes burnt so badly they're barely recognizable.
We built this business from scratch, so it's crazy to get a punch like this.
This is what's left of the garage behind Buckskin Bikes in Anderson. Sunday night, somehow the garage caught on fire.
Honestly, it's going to take a little while to settle in. I'm just thankful this all didn't go.
Ben Orcutt is the owner of this bike shop. He keeps tools and the used bike collection in this garage. At least 50 bikes he could pull parts from for repairs or to resell. Whatever it takes to keep up with all the service requests.
We had to set up online scheduling for people to be able to do. That's the first time we've ever had to.
Since the pandemic started, Orcutt's shop hasn't stopped.
Quickly, we realized that this was going to be a boom, not a bust, in terms of the COVID impact on our business. So we sold through all the bikes we had available by the end of May, and our distributors were out of stock by the time we went to reorder.
This has been the busiest summer Buckskin Bikes has had in their 8 years here. Now with the fire, they're forced to close at least for the next couple of weeks.
If the fire department hadn't responded as quickly as they did, I mean, we would have lost everything.
The Anderson Fire Department is still investigating the cause. Orcutt believes it started behind the garage near the alley.
If there was malintent, I guess we need to find that person so they don't do it again.
Orcutt is more concerned about his customers than the cause of the fire. He realizes it's a setback, but his mindset is on the road ahead.
2020 is going to be one for the books. It's where we find ourselves. There's nothing to do. There's no reason to be upset. We just got to keep pushing forward. So we'll make it through. We'll be back.
In Anderson, Lindsay Eaton, Fox 59 News.
Positivity, it is a powerful thing. The business owner believes he lost tens of thousands of dollars in that fire, sadly. Buckskin Bikes, though, does have insurance.